The Empire does not wait for her to wake.
They are not allowed to wake slowly. Rest ends before the body understands it.
The room is silent, but the world is not.
Steel waits where sleep once ruled. Before her eyes open, the soldiers already stand.
Form ranks! Move quickly! Sleep is taken, not finished. Heals! Ah!
The day begins with impact, not choice.
Lock shields!
They rise because they must, not because they can.
Every morning begins with expectation, not rest. She does not rise, she is summoned. Even silence here carries command. She is awake, and so is everything else. This body is no longer her own. It is prepared, not comforted. Every movement is accelerated by necessity. Warmth is a luxury she cannot afford.
Forward!
The body responds before the mind returns.
Discipline starts before awareness.
Even breath must fall into rhythm.
The system activates without hesitation. They run until the body forgets comfort.
There is no pause, only progression. Even the cold becomes part of the ritual.
Time is already ahead of her.
The body disappears beneath expectation. Gold does not decorate, it burdens. Every piece reminds her who she must be. There is no comfort in authority. The crown is not placed. It is imposed. She is being constructed into something else.
The woman fades. The symbol remains.
Movement replaces thought.
The ground takes everything they give. Pain begins, but it is ignored.
The weak are corrected, not spared. No one is allowed to fall behind.
This form is no longer negotiable. The eyes are where power truly begins.
One line defines what she will become.
There is no room for hesitation.
The world will be seen differently now. Emotion is erased. Precision remains.
The gaze must never break.
Control begins with how she looks. From this moment, she commands without words. The path ahead belongs only to her.
Every step is forced forward. The pace is not negotiable. The body starts to break in silence.
Push harder!
Maintain formation! But the system never slows down.
The weight is not temporary.
It is meant to stay. Arms begin to fail, but they hold. The sky disappears behind shields. Strength is measured in seconds endured. Every tremor is visible and punished.
Steady!
Every step is observed, measured, remembered.
Power moves forward, never sideways. The soldiers do not follow. They align.
Silence becomes a form of obedience.
No one dares to exist at her level. The space adjusts as she advances. Even stone seems to yield to her presence. This is not movement. It is arrival. Every eye lowers before she arrives. The throne is not a seat. It is a position.
There is no relief in holding. Pain becomes part of the position. And the body adjusts or collapses.
No one lowers their guard willingly.
Because failure is seen instantly.
The same movement, again!
And again, without pause.
The weapon does not rest.
The body begins to disappear.
The sound becomes rhythm.
The rhythm becomes control. Hands tear, but continue.
Emotion has no place in judgment. The decision is already forming. Silence is part of the verdict. Mobilize the legions!
Forward! To victory!
There is no appeal beyond her voice. Forward! To the gates! Move out! Others act, she defines action. This is where power becomes irreversible.
Orders do not stay still.
Steel responds faster than thought.
The army breathes as one body. Momentum replaces hesitation.
The strike never hesitates.
The system does not forgive delay.
It only repeats until nothing is left. Pain is acknowledged, then removed.
The body signals that no one's...
Blood becomes part of the surface.
Movement continues through damage. Weakness is not expressed.
It is suppressed completely. The mind begins to empty.
Only function remains.
They are no longer individuals.
They are responses to command. Advance the line! Lock shields!
The system replaces identity.
And nothing resists it anymore. This is not war, but it is close.
Impact is real, even here. Bodies clear without hesitation. The line between training and battle fades.
Control exists inside chaos.
War begins before the first strike. When the crown falls, nothing and she steps into it without question. Here, hesitation becomes weakness.
Every word carries consequence.
The eastern flank is compromised. We must mobilize the reserves before sundown. Lives are measured in seconds. She listens, but does not absorb.
Every movement is calculated.
Every reaction is expected.
This is where war begins to form.
The sun becomes another enemy.
It presses down without mercy.
The body slows, but continues.
Nothing stops under this heat.
When movement ends, silence remains. The body finally begins to collapse.
No one speaks about what it took.
The ground receives what is left.
And they prepare to do it again.
Forward! To the gates! Move out! Others act, she defines action. This is where power becomes irreversible.
Orders do not stay still.
Steel responds faster than thought.
The army breathes as one body. Momentum replaces hesitation. War begins before the first strike. When the crown falls, nothing Emotion has no place in judgment. The decision is already forming. Silence is part of the verdict. Mobilize the legions!
Forward! To the
There is no appeal beyond her voice.